Welcome back to another week. Today we're actually finishing season 1 of The Wire. We just suffered the loss of Wallace, and I don't know, things just keep getting more twisted. Here's season 1, episode 12. Oh, thank God. I thought we were gonna really lose Kima. I mean, she might quit, but better her quitting than dead, for sure. It's a miracle.
I called earlier. They said you were up.
So what you got for me? Spreads.
At least she can help identify.
For sure.
It's good. Yeah, you been all right? Number 2.
Well, that's a big one.
I can make little man. Because he's in the front. But the other one, he's outside in the dark.
Dang.
So,
Is there anyone here that you do recognize?
sure. We back.
Okay, that works too.
Crime lab. They left a print off a soda can near that phone, and that matches little man. So, you know what I'm saying?
This is such a tough conversation to have.
Hear me out. But worse, we're gonna be dealing with a Baltimore City jury, and a good man is hard to find in this town.
Yeah. Just like the other witnesses, they could be paid off.
An ID of both your shooters would play a whole lot easier come trial.
They want her to sign off on something that she's not even sure about.
Sometimes things just gotta play hard.
I admire Kima for that. I do. You know, it must have been a hard thing to do with her just to say, let's play it out the hard way. I mean, she almost died. She could have easily been avengeful, and just signed off. But I admire Kima for a strong character. It's hard to keep in this kind of world. All in the game.
Yeah, we got everyone on our list except CCO. Now I'm looking at him going to jail bin right now. All right. Let's go home, sir. You're looking at a soon-to-be-made sergeant.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, when we're around the troops, you gotta get used to showing the proper respect.
Oh. This is gonna start a division 100%. Thing is, both of them stole money. They can blackmail each other. Oh, it's gonna get messy.
What's the count? So far, we picked up 12. Leaves 7 on the wing.
They're gonna shut us down unless we come up with something fresh to run with right now.
The wires are dead, but they're gonna have to set up again. Either Barksdale moves to reset his distribution or he gives up the towers.
There's no other choice. They have to supply to keep the market.
No priors. He's out 2 hours after bail review. Shit, when we put on, Barksdale barely makes him break stride.
We asked the state's attorney for a new buck. Maybe even a wire if we get onto a phone.
Not while the deputy breathes air.
Yeah, he's gonna put that in the stop.
You think the deputy's gonna let you take this mess federal?
Why does the deputy need to know?
Because he's the deputy?
McNulty, you are a piece of work.
For real.
No fucking shit. Just got a call from an assistant public defender in North Jersey who claims to represent a man by the name of D'Angelo Barksdale.
No drug lawyers, no Levy.
Because he got pissed off. This is the end.
Shit, $250,000 bail. Believe that shit? What Levy at? He ain't at the club, is he? Oh, hell no. Club's out. We can't talk there no more.
Did he still post bail?
This is it, huh?
We're up to almost 20 arrests at last count. If you look at the probable cause, they all
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I forgot that Avon got arrested. That's kind of a big one. That's a big amount.
Oh, I agree. My gut tells me a wire. He said he'd be in tonight.
Thing is, they take you and leave me.
Yeah, that's what's fucking me up too, man.
In the meantime,
I think they want to paint him out to be a snitch. Maybe?
Showing a lot of money.
Well, if we don't,
Divide and
we run the
conquer?
risk of making them enemies.
Speaking of which, where are you with your nephew?
A day or two in the New Jersey bullpen. He gonna be crying, waiting for bail money like the rest of them.
Gentlemen, I know it's early, but I want you to start thinking about who was charged and what kind of time they can do. That means that you're gonna have to deliver your people. All of them.
Damn.
Down to a man.
I saw your girl today.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
Jimmy? You ain't been to see her?
Nah, I couldn't go in. I will.
Oh, McNulty.
Picked out little man, no problem. Wouldn't go for Weebay. So I tried the fat finger, but you know what she said? Sometimes things gotta play hard.
Real police.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck did you do to her? I don't know.
Rhonda's spicy. This is so sad. Thing is, we never saw like an actual adult care for Wallace.
This place will be fine. All we really gotta do, man, is put a little safe in here someplace and let them know the count comes here from now on. Thing is, man, we gotta get back on our feet. The longer we hold off, the harder it's gonna be for us to maintain them towers.
You lean to me and string here.
Nah, I ain't down yet.
Now you need to step back.
She's right, bro. You can't take a second chance here. She's gonna handle that money. I'm gonna handle that products.
That's a lot of
You
trust.
gotta make it. About my nephew.
Don't fret. Give me a chance to get Roberto, and I'll get up to D. Do what needs doing.
I mean, I think the bigger issue is
I
Wallace.
want to make it clear that all of this cooperation is contingent on a commitment that my client finds acceptable.
And I do agree that with regard to matters involving drug trafficking, your client has been helpful, all of which corroborates much of what we already know.
So I know where B-Way is.
Well, what else is there?
The murders.
That's the big ticket. They
I
have
already
to.
told you. I don't know nothing about that witness being killed.
Which witness? All them bodies.
But then there's the kid. Wallace.
Wallace? Boy, you scaring me with his shit.
Alright, will you holler at me later?
That'll work. I got that shit on tape.
Will D fully cooperate? Or will he end up going back and playing
Brendan Wright.
Brendan broke
double
fingers,
agent?
gouging eye out, all kinds of fun.
Wallace was the one who saw.
You knew.
What was I gonna do? Huh? I don't call string, the word get back uptown, what's gonna happen then?
Exactly.
So you told Wallace to wait.
After seeing that, he wanted to get out. Then about a week ago, my uncle and String, they called me down to the club. I said, Wallace ain't no snitch. Plus, he's out the fucking game. I told him that,
He came back.
but I should have done more. But I didn't. And
Thing is, I don't think there was anything D could have done.
Any
'Cause he
idea
was
who they
snitching.
sent at Wallace? Where were the youngins?
look, if I knew, I would tell you. Him, he in Philly.
Yeah, but him saying that he's in Philly,
How you know?
I know because
they know
Where?
D
some corner,
snitched.
man, North End. I don't know where he be staying.
Did Weebay say anything to you about the shootings?
We don't talk shop in the car. It's a rule we got.
Your client must realize that any agreement is dependent on his full cooperation.
I mean, they're gonna figure out that some of this information came from D. It's the only option. No one else is gonna know that B-Way is in Philly.
Yo, there ain't nothing else. Deirdre.
Yeah, but we got people who put you with her the night she's killed.
Yo, I didn't know they was gonna do her. I swear, they played me.
Looks like D's always been a pawn too.
Uncle gave me an 8 ball of coke. Told me to take it over there to her. You know, I walked up, knocked on the door. She came to the door, all naked and shit.
So she's your uncle's girl, but she comes to the door for you naked.
She used to do that shit with me all the time, man. So, I give her the coke. She laughs about how she's gonna put that shit on ice. Like I said, I ain't go in.
Also, it wasn't
Turned
D.
around, started walking back to the truck, and I heard
He just took the credit.
Weebay, he come running back with this big ass 45 he like to use so much. You know, when she gets up to the window and looks out,
Dang. Interesting how he took that story for himself.
y'all don't get it. Grew up in this shit. My grandfather was Butch Stanford. You know who Butch Stanford was in this town?
This is important right here.
My father, my uncles, our cousins.
This is the true insight of
just
what's
what
in
we
his
do.
head. And how he grew up, like he said.
You just live with this shit until you can't breathe no more. And I was free in jail. Then I was at home.
Dang. he felt freer in jail than he was at home, because at home he has no other option but to listen to Avon or suffer the consequences. I feel like in jail, he's not forced to do things he doesn't want to. Things like this, okay? Things like go on a run or go deliver, that to Deidre.
I can't.
I want what Wallace wanted. I want to start over. I just want to go somewhere where I can breathe like regular folk. You give me that, and I'll give you them.
Wow. That's a big deal.
No, that's great.
That's a big deal.
Really great.
But I really doubt Avon and everyone else would not hunt him down if this were to come to fruition.
We broke it open tonight. Wide open. I'm bringing this case in big.
So the squares things with Burrell, right?
Nope. His career's kaput.
To hell with the man. But I think we might have enough to reach out to the feds. He knows about the money mauler. He's known for a long while. Fact is, I wouldn't be surprised if his wife picked me for this case. Thing is, I don't think he wants me. Too much stink. Too much mess.
Oh, he's gonna open it up eventually. What did you do?
This is a great case.
The murders, the money. Jesus, I feel like I've been drunk ever since that kid started talking to us. For it, I get
Things are looking too up.
I
I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
We need to trap and trace, but not in Maryland.
We actually need a list of phones in Philly that called this number in the past week.
What's the number?
Drug lawyer, downtown office.
If we can do it, and I'm not saying we can. It's gonna be a fucking week, maybe 2. Hey, Lester, isn't this supposed to be the time you tell me how all-fired fucking important this is?
Looks like we got a friend
Philly
here.
number gives us the mope who shot that female undercover.
Telling you, Fitz, it's the perfect case. Your bosses don't know you're doing this? Come on. Set something up.
But what's up with the money thing? We have to investigate that, no?
10 copies?
10. Right.
No problems?
Oh, they're using the machine for the noise cover. Okay.
All right, man. I'll get at you. All right, so listen. It's not street ready, right? So everybody got to work on their own cut and file up. I want you to put the word out there that we back up.
It's a good target.
Ooh, I think they're diluting it there.
Look at the violence alone.
I wonder if people are going to notice.
If you can help us squeeze the Barksdale kid into a witness protection program, we can run wild with this thing.
No suppliers, though.
So not only they want more. So I was wondering about that, about when they would think, well, where does the drugs actually come from, right? Bigger, always the bigger fish. Always the bigger fish. Are we going to get into that? Jesus.
The trouble is, we have these post-911 protocols. We can't pick up any new narcotics work unless it goes to priority organized crime targets.
Oh my God.
All we got is a whole lot of locals a little busy tearing the West Side apart.
I hear you, but the bureau-wide protocol applies. Or even better, a connect to counterterrorism or corruption.
You want to hear stuff
Ooh,
like
corruption.
that? We have something we can bring to our ASAC.
What kind of corruption?
Yeah, I think they got the
I
corruption.
don't know. What kind you got?
Oh, no way. Messy.
Who is it?
Oh, looks like he's taking lead, huh?
Some shit they call yellow top.
Yellow top, got them yellow top.
Motherfucker, you ain't got shit to sell. Pack that ass up and hold that dude.
Oh, wow. Look at him showing a leadership role. I hate that this is considered a leadership role, but
They fuck up, they get beat.
yeah.
They fuck up, they give us pensions.
And like I mentioned earlier, you cut off one head, 2 more grow in his place. That's kind of the sad cycle that the drug trade has. As long as there's a demand, there will be a supply.
Heard you ain't much as an eyeball witness.
What's on the wire?
Wire's dead. They changed up after we hit them with raids. Yeah, we lost the wire, but the good news is D'Angelo's flipped. We're talking to the feds about maybe...
Fuck both y'all.
I understand her. Yeah, she went through something very traumatic too. I mean, obviously Kima went through something intense, but she almost lost her.
You do what you need to, but she's right.
Yeah, she is
It
right.
isn't worth it.
Yeah. Well,
Probably not. What took you so long getting up in here?
I felt, for a case like this, it's always you or Sidner or some other black cop who ends up going undercover.
oh.
If I could do it over, you know what I'd do? Put more tape on that fucking gun.
Sorry, Kima.
Oh, Jimmy.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you can do something for me.
Jimmy has his moments.
She said you were doing good. Said she was proud of you.
Oh. He slipped back.
But she wanted you to have that. Told me to tell you she's sorry to be late with it.
This is enough for what I got going on now, man. You give the rest back to her.
You sure?
Come on. Damn, he was so close.
Give her my love.
Maybe Bubs can get out of this.
Don't tell her. What we got, man?
Over there, man.
Aww.
Not just you. 4 other guys jumped in. Gotta be all the brutality complaints, which means it ain't never gonna matter how well I do on no fucking test.
It kind of feels like he did something to him. This is what I'm getting from the tone of voice, but also brutality complaints. Like, why does he say it so casually like that?
You don't know. Guess I ain't leadership material. But congratulations, Carl.
No, he did something.
Yeah. Guy called for you from the phone company. Said he's got the number you want for a house in Philadelphia.
Could it possibly
I
be?
don't think I'm giving anything away by telling that Arnold here has had a file on Senator Davis for 2.5 years.
Barksdale or his fronts grease enough city politicians, and word comes back years in advance where the development zone's gonna be.
Question is, can your cooperator give us the senator?
Oh,
or any other
boy.
political figure?
The cooperator?
D'Angelo Barksdale. What does he have for us on the money?
He's not gonna have anything on the money.
Nothing. Whoa. You talking about turning Barksdale and Bell into cooperators and making the politicians the primary target?
Of course. But what you are saying is that if we bring you guys the case, it's your intention to let Barksdale and Bell reduce any sentence they get
Exactly.
for cooperation, huh?
Jesus Christ, are you kidding?
Detective, in this office, we have a mandate to pursue political corruption.
Can you believe
That's their primary.
Look,
Yeah.
What? Well, how about terrorism? These guys have dropped 14, 15 bodies.
That kind of hyperbole doesn't serve anyone, Detective.
Hyperbole. This is frustrating on a new level. Every level. This just cannot go smoothly.
I think we're going with a different direction on this. Thank you for your time.
I didn't even know that you had to have a meeting
War is
like
dying,
this.
And you empty suits are running around trying to pin some politician's pelt to the wall. Thought you was real police, brother.
I really didn't know you had to meet like this and see like an interview.
All the way out here. You send a message, though.
How y'all even find me?
You like for him to step up? Take all the weight and let you walk? But if he gotta go away, that means you got to step up and fill his shoes. You ready
Oh,
for that?
that's what he doesn't want.
I ain't ready, and I ain't never gonna be ready for this game.
D.
They giving me a chance to walk away, to start again someplace else.
Why do you say too much, D?
And
You
what you giving
always say too much.
He messed up, D. He knows it. But you hurt him. You hurt this whole family. And Donette, too. And your baby. This right here is part of the game, D. How the fuck you gonna start over without your peoples? Without your own child, even.
That's a point. I forgot he had a son.
You ain't got family in this world. What the hell you got?
This motherfucker, they twitches, there won't even be a trial.
I wonder what Sly's gonna win over.
Detective Carl.
What?
We're about to find out what he did.
Shut the door. The deputy ops knows what's going on in this unit almost before I do. Except last week.
It's him?
We run the buck up into Barksdale's club office. And Burrell, for once, he's a step behind. I look around the office, and I see that one of my people is at the academy for in-service.
Oh, Carver.
Lieutenant, I swear it wasn't my idea. And there's the deputy fucking ops telling me how concerned he is about the case.
Dang it.
I mean, he's the deputy fucking ops, man.
What would have been the consequences? Him not get promoted? Always about the careers, right?
You're going to be in some district somewhere with 11 or 12 uniforms looking to you for everything. But all of them will take their cue from you. You show them it's about the work, it'll be about the work. You show them some other kind of game, then that's the game they'll play.
It's the next generation, yeah. I hope he takes his advice. I really do. It's the only way to fix it.
And it was a piece of shit lieutenant hoping to be a captain. Piece of shit sergeants hoping to be lieutenants. Pretty soon we have piece of shit patrolmen trying to figure the job for themselves. Comes a day you're gonna have to decide whether it's about you or about the work.
I don't know if Carver's ready.
Grand jury came in Tuesday. But you knew that, right?
There's a lot to do here in office.
Prez?
I'd be careful with that, though. I understand the trigger pull used to be light.
I don't think he has confidence in himself, which is good because at least, you know, we know he's learning from his past mistakes. Got him.
Podunk lawyer in Denton's giving the guards a hard time about moving D'Angelo from original jurisdiction. Okay, put the asshole on.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They were so close.
You do not make it easy, Jimmy.
Honestly, nothing in this show is easy. Not one damn thing.
Excuse me?
Sit. You all did great work.
But it's over.
On the other hand, I know the deputy ops got a call from the first deputy U.S. attorney this morning. And of course, it's the first the deputy hears his troops are creeping behind his back trying to take a case federal when they've already been told the case is closed. You're a good detective. I gotta admit, you got some stones on you.
Is he about to get fired? This looks like a
I
firing.
want to see you land okay, Jimmy. So tell me, where don't you want to go?
Oh. That's it for him.
Are capable of just about anything.
Wow.
Now look, you want to sit around for months on end, I'll certainly respect the effort.
It's not just talk on the wire. We've got seized money and a lot of dope on the table.
All of which stops way short of Mr. Barksdale. Maybe he pleads to one count of attempted possession.
Attempted
I
possession?
don't know, maybe 3, 4.
Wow.
Maybe you get 5-year pleas from those with no prior felony convictions. Maybe we acknowledge you've got Mr. Bryce Cole for the murder of Orlando Blocker and the wounding of the police officer.
Who?
Weebay.
You'll proffer to at least half dozen of your open.
He's gonna take the fall for everything.
For that kind of cooperation, I'd be willing to consider straight life.
Mr. Bryce is ready to take sole responsibility for all of his crimes.
What?
Still, you walk away with at least
The
a half dozen
scapegoat?
drug
Oh,
trafficking,
jeez.
and of course, whatever cash you've seized.
He's got dozens of other properties.
They're literally cutting their losses, basically. Like, all right, they got some stuff on us. Let's cut off the debt. Like if it was a plant and the leaves started dying, you cut off the leaves so it could grow more. You know, this is what's happening.
So you keep most of the money, most of the real estate, and Stringer Bell stays on the street with his hand on the throttle.
If you have a charge against Mr. Bell, file it.
That's why they
Otherwise,
didn't
my
arrest
understanding
him.
that nothing in all those hours of tape implicates him.
What about Brandon?
3 or 4 years ain't enough, Maury.
Make an offer.
Wow.
First up.
You're
State versus Avon
joking.
Randolph Barksdale, Your Honor.
You're joking.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Barksdale is offering a plea of guilty in exchange for a maximum of 7 years in DOC
7?
consideration.
This is ridiculous. This turned into such a career case, this giant case, into nothing. Nothing. It literally sizzled down. It boiled over like to nothing.
On or about the date of September 17th, 2002, Horace traveling southbound near exit 13. That traffic stop resulted
Can't believe
from
it. All
information
that
from electronic
and not
surveillance
even.
of Mr. Barksdale and his nephew, D'Angelo Barksdale
Something
by
permanent.
detectives assigned to a special detail under the command of a city narcotics supervisor, concealed beneath the spare tire in the car trunk. In accepting this plea...
Plus, we got the stick-up boys. Brandon Wright, John Bailey. You know,
Look at him just eating. I could eat it. He does not.
Murder on the police.
Not sweating it at all.
I do better, I give him more. Life no parole means what it says.
You want to even dream about straight life for all these bodies? You got to wake up talking about Avon Barksdale and Stringer Bell.
Nah, fuck it then. For another pit sandwich and some tater salad, I'll go a few more.
Jesus.
All right, I did, little man.
All right, that's 7. What else you got?
How about them witnesses? The security lady, and what's his name?
You did Gant alone.
He's just taking it for everything.
Information gleaned from electronic
Wow.
surveillance with Ronnie Moe was integrally involved in the distribution of heroin and cocaine in the high rises at 734 Fayette and 221 North Fremont.
Cedric, hey.
Major Cantrell. Congrats.
Thanks.
Oh, he got the promotion over him.
Northwest, Spurgeon's retiring. Good seeing you.
Everyone gave up their careers for a few years on Avon. Crazy. And that's it? That's that.
When you all came downtown, the job changed. Down here, we make big cases. And all that mess you call police work down in the districts, all that fuck somebody up and rip and run bullshit,
That's the leader right
won't play
there.
down here. This is what makes cases, gentlemen. This.
Damn. Herc is questionable at times, a lot of times. But potential.
Nicely done.
Can you imagine? The guts.
I've been waiting. Y'all ain't about shit. Yo, if Rock ain't here in 10 minutes with my re-up, whoop his ass, man.
I can't believe he basically took on the role too. He's really embracing it though. He's not like Wallace or D. Guilt heavy.
How I run it is how it runs. We work on a strict rotation. The way we do business in a town
He got
with
moved up
250, 300 murders a year.
back into homicide.
And it works. You do not play the game for yourself, you play it for us.
Yo, Dink, I'm saying, you take their money, then you send them around, let some other niggas serve.
This is so crazy. It's like life just keeps moving. The next generation is now in the new positions. What the hell? I mean, I thought this was, yeah, season finale, but
Hell of a case. You done good, kiddo.
no, he didn't. Well, I mean, he did, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. So much sacrifice, so much given up.
Supervised distribution in the low-rise courtyards and was also integrally involved in the violence attributed to the organization. As Mr. Barksdale has 2 prior convictions, the state is offering only the maximum allowable 20 years.
20 years.
This is your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes, sir.
You bet, man. How'd it go? For life, no parole. He puts himself in for Orlando and the attempt murder on Greggs.
Jesus.
He also takes William Gant. Boom.
What, he said a contact wound?
Yeah.
Doesn't play.
Doesn't matter.
Stickling. Might as well try to spring bird for killing Gant.
All rise.
That's crazy. Oh my God. You know, McNulty's brave showing his face like that. Because what if they go after his family? I don't even know.
You happy now, bitch?
No. There's no way. There's no way. This is so unsatisfying. But that's the whole point. All of the progress we made. Everything. Just to end up right back where we started, kinda. Wow. That's it? That's it. Just a phone in the middle of the floor. He got the boats. Oh, my God. I mean, are we gonna get more of McNulty in season 2?
A trillion voices
Is Stringer liking this position a little bit too much? And everything keeps on. He's back.
Are you the man with them jumbo sixes? All in the game.
Oh shit.
Show.
I mean, not like I was expecting a happy-go-lucky, we did it, ribbon of achievement ending, but this was unpleasant. It's fine. It's like I said, like we all talk about it like constantly. Is at the show, it hits so hard because it's realistic, and this is realistic. Like things don't go the way you want them to, and justice is not very commonly or often served. So what I'm curious about is how, well, this ending real quick, how Omar coming back is going to affect the overall scheme of things, how Stringer's going to handle that. If I'm not mistaken, I think D got 20 years and I think Avon's getting 5-ish, right? So they really have to lean on Stringer and D's mom. So hopefully, I mean, I can already see the power dynamics struggling a little bit, and maybe trust being questioned every now and then, but we'll see. Is McNulty just forever gonna be on the boat? I mean, we'll see. And as we saw, everything is Rawls is still acting the same way. Everything is exactly the same. Like nothing really changed. We did see Herc showing some good traits, like, hey, use your brain. Hopefully he does use his brain and not brutality. But that's one of the positive things that I really basically saw. Everything else kind of was tough. It's tough. So I'm really looking forward to season 2, seeing if we're gonna see more of this. I doubt the investigation can be reopened or this can be reorganized again. So I have no idea what the show could tackle, but I'm really excited to find out. So thank you for watching season 1 with me. I really appreciate it. As always, the full video will be available in my Patreon below. Let me know what you guys thought of this season. What was your favorite episode so far? And if this was the ending that you originally expected when you first watched it. Definitely not what I expected. I was really surprised with the meeting with the feds. I didn't realize you had to meet with them like that and get it approved. I don't know what I thought, to be honest with you. Maybe like a phone call or something. All these regulations, all these different departments, like they really don't work with each other very well, do they? Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.